I did want to talk about, like, so what projects have you worked on? I know you did a movie with Zachary Levi.
Yeah, I worked on Sarah's Oil.
Okay.
Zachary Levi. I was about, me to the computer away from him.
Yeah. Okay.
And I would have said hi, but I didn't want to be that annoying PA.
Sure. Like,
he was reading over the script. Like, I was going to go over, just like offer him a bottle of water or something, but
he was busy.
I thought he was in his script, and I didn't want to, interrupt his process there. But I mean, super cool guy. That film, I thoroughly enjoyed the 4 days I got to work on it, because I was working on it as what they call a day player. So like, they don't credit you or nothing. You're basically just manual labor for the day. So
they just kind of assign you whatever needs to get done.
Yeah, and so I was in their locations department, out shooting out on the prairie in Bartlesville. I was doing everything from keeping an eye out for rattlesnakes to cleaning up horse crap, keeping wild horses off set.
So you were the gopher, basically. Go do this, go do that.
Exactly. Yeah. And so I got to do locations for that. And then I did locations department as an actual credited PA for a local film in Tulsa called Minding Your Business.
Okay.
And independent film, kind of a rom-com. It was a fun movie to work on.
Anybody I would know that was in that?
Not unless
did it have a wide release at all, or?
It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
They tried to get it. They were trying to get one company to pick it up, and that company dipped.
Yeah.
And then they were going different directions. They tried to go through the Angel Guild, and it just didn't get picked up there.
Okay.
And so they finally got distribution through like Amazon Prime or somewhere.
Amazon's like the place. Like, I can't go anywhere else. So
yeah,
I sent to Amazon.
Yeah, it's just. And I think you can rent and buy it. I don't think it's on there for free.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it was a fun movie to make, and I made a lot of connections.
Cool.
On that, and then this past November, I got to work on a film currently titled "Live Like That." I don't know really anything about the plot.
Yeah.
I was a PA for the craft services truck.
Okay.
And that was actually a lot of fun.
Cool.
So I'm, making people food. I'm taking people coffee. So every once in a while, I get to pop on set, director or producer the coffee, or
that's neat.
I got to make a few grilled cheese sandwiches for the first AD, which actually was the dad to one of my peers in college. So that was really cool. So I got to see one of my peers there, as well. And so but fun production. And even most of the hardest production, the only productions that I have worked on that I have really gotten like frustrated, where I'm like, I don't want to be here right now, is the super small independent production that they're not making the movie to have fun. They're being pretentious about it.
I got you.
And they ain't got the wallet to be pretentious. Nor do they have the script or anything to warrant being pretentious. And I won't name drop any projects. I could go through maybe one or two, but just when it all comes down to feeling valued. And I mean, even as a day player on Sarah's Oil, it was hot out in the prairie, whatever. But the people I directly worked with, I still felt a good chunk of value.
Good.
When I was doing craft services, I felt valued. It's just, but then I'm maybe art director on a different project, and I don't feel like I'm valued at all.
Sure.
And it's so different, and ego is a big thing that comes into play with films, is because let's be real, it can be a very egotistical industry. And you have to be aware of your own ego with that. You have to really try. And I'm not wearing it today, but I've got a bracelet that I wear a lot of times where it's like a rubber, but it's got this black bead on one side, and a white bead on the other. The white bead is supposedly contains water from the snows of Mount Everest.
Okay.
The black bead is supposed to contain mud from like the bottom of the ocean.
Gotcha.
And it's just to serve as a reminder of keep, when you're in your lowest pit, keep your head up, and when you're on your highest mountain, stay humble. And so many people in the film industry could stand to contemplate that.
Sure. I mean, any industry.
But especially something like this where you're constantly put in the spotlight, and it's so easy to be like, well, I'm the director, or I'm the producer of this, so man, you're nothing. That's not a healthy film environment.
It's not.
And I think that's been kind of the precedent with just that's how Hollywood is, man. Going back to like the discussion of the AI, that opens up the film industry for any independent filmmaker that has a story they're passionate about, movies they want to make, and they use those tools to get them the rest of the way to compete with the big studios, not to do the work for them. My film Night of the Troodon, I'm not going to use AI to make the dinosaur. We're doing all practical effects for that. But I will use AI to rotoscope out the puppeteer.
Yeah.
So that we can show in certain shots the full body.
Exactly. It's like using Canva and just taking out a person in an image you don't want, or using Google AI or whatever.
And I mean, sure, I could rotoscope by hand.
Yeah.
We'd never see the movie. It'd take too long.
Yeah.
I'm one person, I can't do that.
Thanks so much for checking out that clip from our podcast, The Assembly Cut. Always be sure to tune in and check those out, either here on YouTube or on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Before you go, remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notified when new videos, new clips go live on this channel. When you do that, it always helps us out and we greatly appreciate it. Go down in the comment section and let us know what you thought of the topic we discussed here today. Hope you all have an awesome and a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next video.